MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Divine Light Academy here in Las Piñas City is still our venue for the continued coverage of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 4, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Games for today nga natin is the battle between Parañaque and the DASMARIñas for the first 3 games, and the second 3 games naman, Valenzuela going up against the Pasig Stallions. Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. Jan Ocampo, kasama ko pa rin siyempre Renzo Navarro, our analyst, and our courtside reporter, Andrea Veloso. Partner, good morning ulit sa'yo. Game number 2 natin, 16 and under division naman.
Oh, we saw a great game earlier in the 14 and under division. Yeah. Itong MLO basketball was able to secure the win and still have a clean record with 5-0. Akyat muna tayo sa 16 and under division. Same teams pa rin. We'll see kung ano mangyayari.
Well, siyempre, pag-usapan natin yung parehong kupunan, ano? Well, katulad ng counterpart nila sa 14 and under division, itong 16 and under division naman ng, let's say, itong Parañaque MLO basketball, ano? Nagkakaroon sila ng struggle. Kabaligtaran actually, 4-0 yung 14 and under, 0-4 naman. They're yet to find their first victory.
Oh, itong MLO basketball with 0-4, they're already at the bottom of the team standings. There's nowhere to go but up for them. Yeah. Ito yung perfect opportunity for them to get their first win. They need to play better in this game.
Well, that's a good point, partner. No? Pero syempre, pag-usapan natin yung kabilang kupunan, which is the DASMARIñas, Don Pacundo 4A Hoops. Currently, pareho sila nung kanilang counterpart sa 14 and under division. 2-0 record. So far, so good.
Oh, for DASMARIñas naman, ang challenge for them is how they're gonna be consistent in this game. Mahirap kalaban yung kupunan na medyo nagsistruggle kasi alam mong babawi at babawi. So they need to take care of this matchup. They need to be able to secure this win against MLO basketball.
Sabi mo nga, no, nothing to lose na kumbaga ang sitwasyon itong MLO basketball. But tingnan natin, sino nga ba mag-uwi ng pagkapanalo dito? Will it be Parañaque, first victory nila this season, or DASMARIñas ang magtutuloy-tuloy ng kanilang winning streak? Bigyan na natin to kay Gio Cruz for the starting 5.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. MPBL Season 4, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino, here inside the Divine Light Academy. It's between DASMARIñas, PACUNDO for Hoops, and PARAÑAQUE MLO Basketball. Now let us meet the starters first for PARAñAQUE MLO Basketball. Starting guard number 14, Chris Bailon. To guard number 17, Jaden Parungaw. At forward number 0, Elias Meloto. Other forward number 1, Jaden Batak. And at center number 28, Gino Peregrino. The head coach is Domar Paulino, assisted by Noel Engracia and Julius Wong. And now let us meet the starters for DASMARIñas, PACUNDO for Hoops. Starting guard number 10, ZJ Ang. Shooting guard number 23, Zach Pascual. At small forward number 67, Hezekiah Arsenal. Power forward number 15, Liam Francisco. And starting center number 24, Alan Gales. The head coach is Cyrus Dalosa. His assistants are John Morados, Michael T. and Bagasima, EJ Alvaran. Team manager Cecilia Dalosa and team owner Ryan Dalosa. Officiating the game crew chief side of God, umpire 1 Tom Mendoza and umpire 2 Nino Perez. Junior MPBL Executive Director Mr. Jared Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner Mr. Keith Picasso.
Doreds team starters muna tayo for the 16 and under division. DASMARIñas, we have Ang, Pascual, Arsenal, Francisco, and Gales. For PARAÑAQUE, we have Bailon, Parungaw, Meloto, Batak, and Peregrino. Once again, good morning ladies and gentlemen. Luciano Campo, Renzo Navarro, Andrea Veloso, bringing you the action live here in Divine Light Academy in Las Piñas City. If you're nearby, free admission po tayo so you can watch this basketball action live and in person. So partner, good morning sa iyo ulit. Sabi nga natin during our pre-game, 0-4 itong MLO basketball. Kabaligtaran ng mga bunsong kapatid nila. And sabi mo nga, there's no, pag nasa bottom ka na,
Yeah.
no other way but up.
Oh, so this is gonna be an interesting matchup kasi nga 2-0 ang DASMARIñas. 0-4 itong MLO basketball. So we'll see kung kaninong motivation yung mas mananaig, no? For the one who wants to be consistent or the one na gustong makakuha na ng unang pagkapanalo.
But how about that power move from Francisco, the first 2 points of this ball game, and for DASMARIñas.
And that's a right way for DASMARIñas to start off, especially if they want to be consistent in terms of their team standings.
Oh, medyo napalakas na yung tira. Second attempt, wala pa rin for MLO basketball. 2 attempts missed. I think that was the 28 itong kay Peregrino, the big guy. On the other end, mintis din naman ang DASMARIñas. Kukunin yan ni number 14 itong si Bailon. Ang rebound. Looking to score their first points here in this ball game. Peregrino mid-range jumper is good.
Oh, and after 2 tries, finally itong si Peregrino was able to knock down his mid-range jumper to start things off for MLO basketball.
ZJ Ang has the leather. DASMARIñas naman subumundos na libre si Liam Francisco sa ilalim.
What a nice find by Zach Pascual, breaking that 2-3 zone with a nice pass down low to his big guy.
2 points ang inahabol dito ng MLO basketball. Make it tie at 4 points. DASMARIñas and PARAÑAQUE.
Yeah, that was a strong drive by Chris Bailon, attacking the chest of his defender, going straight to that basket.
Baka nakinig siya sa'yo, partner. Sabi mo yun, naalala ko, sabi mo dati, shoulder to the chest.
Well, yun talaga yung kailangan mong gawin. Whenever you attack that shaded area, kailangan buo yung loob mo. You need to attack strong.
Yeah. Oh. Forced to shoot, but they will be able to retain the ball possession and reset the clock. But they only have 5 seconds remaining in their shot clock. Kick out pass to Pascual. Pascual fires it up for 3 and puts it in.
That was a great extra pass coming from Liam Francisco. He was wide open already for that mid-range jumper, but he saw a better shot Itong si Pascual knocking down that three-pointer.
Meloto goes for the jumper, won't go. Sa kanila pa rin ang bola. 1 against 4 in the shade. Makaagaw yan ng Dasmariñas and CJ Ang stepping on the gas.
What a way for Dasmariñas to collapse in the middle, clogging that shaded area. O kaya itong si Batak, kahit nakuha niya yung offensive rebound, wala siyang nakuha tira.
Yeah. Pero mintes lang doon ang last attempt ni Allen Gales. Ngayon, bola na naman ng Parañaque and Batak immediately fires for 3, misses. Gales to Ang. Pascual. It's right outside the arc. CJ Ang post up for 3. Won't go. Sa kanila pa rin ang bola. Talking about Dasmariñas. Currently up by 3 points. The jumper still couldn't find the basket. Third attempt, wala pa rin. Pang-apat, pang-lima. Papasok na yan. Para dito. Kaya number 67, itong si Hezekiah Arsenal.
Well, for sure, you're gonna get the basket if you have multiple tries. And in that possession, they had 5 attempts in that possession alone. So, yeah, that's gonna be another basket for Dasmariñas. Here comes another offensive rebound.
Oh, and not just an offensive rebound, but a basket and 1. Para dito, kay Hezekiah Arsenal goes back-to-back.
Yeah, what a strong offensive rebound for him. And despite the contact, getting the basket and that foul count that is brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness.
What a way to open up their ball game. Itong Don Pacundo 4A hoops. And we got Arsenal looking to complete the 3-point play. There you have it. First 3-point play completed. And by the way, partner, no? Nung nakita ko si Coach Cyrus, siya nga lang pala yung 18, naglalaro sa 18 under, na coach itong 16 and under division naman.
Nung nakita ko nga rin, naalala ko, no? So, what an experience for him, no? So, napakalaki ng magiging development niyan sa kanya as a player and as a coach.
Yung knowledge and experience, baga magdadagdag talaga, but that jumper is good coming from Uy of Parañaque.
Badly needed basket for MLO basketball. Finally, Uy knocking down a mid-range jumper kasi medyo lumalayo na yung Dasmariñas eh. Ganun ka-importante yung tira na yan.
They're slowly pulling away itong Dasmariñas. And sa kanila ulit ang bola, CJ Ang. Spins. Kicks out to Pascual. Pascual, fancy on that layup, won't go. But the putback is good. Coming from this guy, Abarquez.
That has been the problem so far for MLO basketball. They're giving multiple opportunities to Dasmariñas with those offensive rebounds, and they're gonna turn the ball over right here.
And capitalizes on that possession is Dasmariñas, talking about Pascual. Making them giving them a 12-point advantage kontra sa Parañaque as we take a look at this once again. No dribble needed. Pinasa na lang and goes for the finish. Napatawag nga muna tayo ng foul on the floor. Balik tayo after this break.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, Liga ng bayan na to.
Malaki ang panghihinayang ni MLO coach Jomar Paulino sa naging pagkatalo nila last game against Leyte by only 1 point. But the silver lining for him, syempre nakita niya na kaya talaga nila maging competitive at lumaban. Siguro hindi lang daw talaga para sa kanila pa yung game na yon. And today, no, Coach Jomar described this like a David and Goliath situation since they are undermanned. Wala nga itong sina Aduviso, Lubaton, and Bautista. But regardless, just like David, Coach Jomar assured me that they will continue fighting and show resilience here today. Balik sa inyo, gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Andrea. So, na-remind nga tayo pala nung heartbreaking loss niya. That was a tough loss for Parañaque MLO basketball 16 and under division when they lost by just 1 point.
Oh, and that was a tough loss for them again. In that game, they were 0-3, and they were very close to getting their first win. So,
actually.
pero again, if you're gonna look at it in a positive way, I mean, yung development mo, yun na lang ang tignan mo.
Actually.
You were that close to getting your first win.
Yun nga yung sabi ni Coach Jomar kay Andrea, no? Na yun yung isa sa pinakamagandang performances nila. And nakita naman na kaya. Talagang kinapos lang just by a single point. Pero ngayon nga, they're facing a giant, sabi nga. Dahil, well, aside from the performance that we are seeing right now in the first quarter, 18-8 ang ating score. 2-0 itong DASMARIñas.
And for most teams that are struggling, minsan yun lang yung kailangan mo eh. Yun yung para sa confidence mo, sa kumpiyansa mo sa sarili mo eh. Na makita mo lang na kaya mo pala. After that, talaga magtutuloy-tuloy na for you, and hopefully for MLO basketball, yun yung makikita natin.
Oh, speaking of MLO basketball, great pass anticipation. Yung layup nga lang, kakapusin para dito kay Prince Lubaton.
Yeah, that was a 3-against-1 situation. Meron sanang madaling drop pass.
Yeah. Yun yung sinesense mo kanina, partner, no? Seeing the teammate on the right. Mag-iiba sana yung magiging takbo. Dahil 3-against-1, isa lang yung dumidepensa. Ang naging kalaban na lang talaga yung accuracy ng tira.
He was able to force the defender commit on his layup already. And again, yun yung talagang kailangan mo i-hit, lalo pag may advantage ka sa numbers.
Yep.
Kailangan mapakommit mo lang yung defense and then give up mo yung bola sa kakampi mo.
Katulad nung napanood natin sa 49 under division kanina, no? Yung sinabi ko na nagkakaroon pa siya ng split-second decision-making na ititira ko ba to, hahakbang pa ba ako. So, well, it's easier said than done dahil nga split seconds lang. Pero yun na nga, nandito sila sa developmental part and a lot of rooms for improvement.
Yeah, those are the things that they need to understand as they go on in their basketball careers. No? Again, this is just a 16 and under division. So, yun nga yung maganda dito sa Junior MPBL.
Yeah.
Meron silang platform, napakalaking venue for them to develop their skills, to commit mistakes.
Exactly. At sabi nga natin yung advantage ng panahon ngayon na para sa mga batang to, no? They're already having this kind of exposure, experience, napakadali na nilang makilala. Unlike dati na nung wala pa nung wala pang apoy ganyan.
Kaninong panahon ba?
Nung wala pang apoy, no, dinidiscover pa lang. Pero yun na nga, yung advantage sila, sabi mo nga, no, hindi dapat ang maging mentality ay parang last game na nila o retiring game na nila. Andun yung frustration, pero wag bumabad. And speaking of wag bumabad, nakita naman natin, making it look easy once again is Francisco.
Yeah, but before that, itong si Uy was able to get a basket. That's going to be a back-to-back basket for Uy, for MLO basketball. But yeah, they need to get some stops right here. Kasi nga, nakaka-score sila, but they're letting itong DASMARIñas score on the other end as well.
And pinapakita na sa atin nitong MLO basketball that they can turn things around. They're only down by 5 points now. As itong si number 22, si Dashil Ravelo, missed that 3-point attempt. Bola na naman ng MLO basketball. Will inch a bit closer. The jumper won't go for Uy. Sa kanila pa rin ang bola. A lot of ball movement. Great idea na bumping off his defender, but good for them. Makakakuha sila ng foul and mananatili sa kanila ang bola. But let's take a look at this once again.
And that was the basket in transition by Liam Francisco. Again, another big guy who runs the floor really well.
Well, really a great player to watch out for itong si Francisco. But right now, he will take a seat para sa DASMARIñas. Much needed rest. 2:29 remaining in our first quarter. MLO basketball is only down by 5 points.
I thought there was a foul.
Yes. Pero
so in the act of shooting.
Oo. Manare-retain nila yung ball possession. Ito. Meron silang 14 seconds on their shot clock. Bautista from way downtown. Missed. Pero medyo maaga-aga pa to fire it up. Pero there will be a timeout on the floor sa panig ng Dasmariñas. And we will be back after the short break.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
22-15 is our score. Lamang ng 5 dito ang Dasmariñas. Don Pacundo for a hoops. 2:21 remaining. Bola ng Dasmariñas. Yep. They have full 24 seconds on this ball possession. CJ Ang. Balik dito kay Pascual. Trailing behind him is Uy. Great steal. How about a basket and one coming from Gabriel Cibulo, the big guy.
A little lapse on the side of Zach Pascual. No? He was able to blow by his initial defender, so he needs to understand that there's someone behind him. As we see this end one play by Cibulo, that foul counted is brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness.
Medyo, yun nga, lamp sa defense dahil sa kaliwa na galing after leaving yung defender. Hindi na napansin na bumubuntot ng mabilis si Uy.
Yeah, but again, you need to be aware if you're the offensive guy. Kapag meron ka na iwang tao, ibig sabihin nasa likod mo siya.
Yeah.
So you have to be aware of that and you have to be careful.
Dasmariñas now only up by 2 points. Galing sila sa 10-point lead. Oh, missed shot para sa kanila. Bola na naman ng Parañaque. Yun yung sinasabi natin. Kaso kakampi niya yung nasa likod, medyo nailang pa siya.
Yeah, but at least.
Andun yung reflex eh. Ito ni number 16, si Rael Cabalatungan. Oh, he pulled up too strong. ZJ Ang finds a teammate closer to the rim. Lumapit pa ng konti. 23, Zach Pascual. Pupuntos for Dasmariñas.
Oh, and that's what you need to be careful of if you're MLO basketball. You can take bad shots like the one they took earlier kasi nga tatakbo agad itong Dasmariñas on the other end. And when they're running on the break, that's where they're most effective.
And another point for Zach Pascual. Back-to-back scores for Dasmariñas.
And again, they were able to extend this lead to 6 points. And it was down to 2 a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Just a few seconds ago, it was a 2-point lead.
Missed shot from Uy. That could have been a big three-pointer. Cibulo, great defense and a better steal for number 43 kay Bautista. But Uy trips. They will retain the ball possession.
Actually, both teams natin, no, medyo nawawala yung bola. No? I mean, we have to give credit to the defense of both teams. They're really applying pressure to the ball handlers.
And this could really be too tiring para dito sa Parañaque. Especially, naibaba nila sa 2-point deficit na lang coming off a double-digit deficit kanina. Kaso nakaalagwa ka agad after that back-to-back scores. Naging 6 points na naman. So parang yung pakiramdam mo, hahabol ka, din ba? Lalayo na naman. And but let's see. This is just 6 points very early in this ball game. As itong si number 43, Jason Bautista gets that jumper in.
And it's down to 4 points once again. And itong Parañaque, again, those are the shots that they need to take. Yung mga ganong tira na galing sa mga ball movement.
Pero ito, another point made. Galing dito kay Alan Gales. And we only have 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Goes for the jumper, pero hindi lang yan papasok. We are ending the first quarter with 26-20. Nanatiling lamang dito ng 6 na puntos ang Dasmariñas Don Pacundo 4A Hoops as we check our first quarter highlights.
Oh, great start for both teams, but itong Dasmariñas, they were able to secure a 10-point lead early on, pero ang sagot ng MLO basketball, napakaganda. Zach Pascual knocking down a 3-pointer first few minutes of the game. Itong Dasmariñas, when they're running, again, dun sila nakakuha ng maraming puntos. Again, Zach Pascual finishing on the break.
With that being said, 26-20 is our score. Balik tayo after this break.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to.
From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. And we are officially entering the second quarter of this ball game. Don Pacundo 4A Hoops ending the first quarter with 6-point lead. Pero ngayon, bola ng MLO Basketball. Jano Campo, Renzo Navarro, Andrea Veloso ang magkakasama dito sa Divine Light Academy. Bring you the action live. Season 4 of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. CJ Ang, great handles, great footwork. Abarquez, oh, mid-air turn. That could have been great para dun sa kanyang pasa na yon. Parang lang. In and out situation lang sa 3-point.
Even Abarquez was laughing. he wanted to go for that mid-range jumper, pero merong nag-challenge eh. That's why he had to kick it out. Pero nakuha niya pa rin yung offensive rebound. Foul counted pa nga yan for him. Brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness.
Pero parang mas gusto niyang highlight sana yung no? Twist mid-air eh.
Oo.
Ganda sana. No? Ibig sabihin may hang time talaga yung talon. With his size,
Oo, very hefty.
Oo. Pero ito, Paranaque na naman. Abarquez kontra Peregrino. Makakuha yan ni Abarquez. Ang to number 22. Lay up too strong para kay Ravelo. In and out lang on that attempt. Could have been a basket and one for Dasmariñas, who is currently up by 9 points now.
Yeah, just like that. No? And they started off the second quarter with a 6-point lead. Now they were able to extend it to 9. Meron silang chance dito to extend it even more to 10 or maybe 11 if magiging perfect itong trip ni Zach Pascual to the free throw line.
Maibabalik nga ba ni ng Dasmariñas ang kanilang double-digit lead kontra dito sa Paranaque? Let's see. (29 to 20 is our score, pero may timeout muna tayo on the floor. Balik tayo after this break.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to.
Balik action tayo dito after that early timeout here in the second quarter with just 47 seconds has gone by. And sabi nga natin kanina, 29 to 20. ang ating score. Lamang dito ang Dasmariñas. Bola na naman nila. Another attempt at the 3-point line. Misfires.
Yeah, but that was a nice play coming off that timeout. They were able to get a decent shot. Hindi nga lang nila convert.
Missed attempt for MLO basketball. Sabi ni Coach Jomar, siya kanya ito.
Siya yung last touch, no? Kaso di ka na naglalaro, Coach.
Yun nga eh. Nare-reminisce lang ni Coach Jomar.
Buti na lang, hindi na siya active. Kasi, kundi bola ng Dasmariñas yun.
Still at 29-20 ang ating score. No conversion so far after a little over a minute has gone by in the second quarter. And once again, this is the 16 and under division. Sabi nga natin kanina during the pregame, 2-0 ang record ng Dasmariñas. And Parañaque naman yet to find their first victory as they have 0-4 record. So the question is, will they get their first victory here or will Dasmariñas continue with their streak?
Yeah.
Pero itong si Bautista goes 2 for 2. Yun yung maganda sa partner kapag ka may big screen, nakikita nila pagka pinapakita sila may immediate reaction
nakikita na kumakaway sila, nagsasmile sila unlike pag
para tayo may fan cam sa Pero ito, ZJ Ang showing us his quickness. A lot of ball movement for the 4A hoops. Another three-pointer missed. Oh, but great steal. Balik sa kanila bola. CJ Ang spins. Abarquez travels.
And missed opportunity for Dasmariñas right there after missing on their shot. They were able to get the steal. Kaso magta-turnover nga lang sila.
Oh. Medyo napalakas yung bounce ng pasa na yun and it went out of bounds. Mapupunta ulit sa Dasmariñas ang ball possession with 2 minutes has gone by in the second quarter.
A lot of turnovers to start off the second quarter for MLO basketball. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na kailangan nilang iwasan. Especially going up against Dasmariñas. Talagang alam mo na ma-maximize nila yan
Kasi this time, they don't have the luxury of having a double-digit lead. And katulad niyan, Abarquez powering through, getting those points.
Itong si Abarquez, just muscling his way through. Talagang inusog niya lang yung kanyang defender. Yeah. That's an easy call for our officials. Itong si Enrico Sanchez after taking that three-pointer. Medyo nilawit niya yung kanyang paa para sumabit yung defender.
So, ang nangyari siya ang sumabit, hindi siyang nasabitan. But last we take a look at Abarquez's power move against his defender. Talking about Peregrino. And Peregrino is not a small guy.
Yeah, and even after the basket, meron pang dalawang bump.
Meron pang aftershock. Shot just went around. Second attempt, wala pa rin. Pero magkakaroon ng foul on that last play.
Ito si Akram Singh will get the offensive rebound and the trip to the free throw line. And I like what Dasmariñas is doing right now. Itong si Kyrie Abarquez, yung umaatake from the post. Tapos itong si Akram Singh, nandun lang sa sa area lang Para in case na may mag-help out dito kay Abarquez, ready siya, available siya for that extra pass.
Yes. It's working for them, although there were no conversions earlier. And yung he just missed his first free throw. Let's see about his second. 1 out of 2 for Akram Singh. Coach Cyrus on our screen. Hindi ko lang sure, partner, kung maglalaro si Coach Cyrus mamaya sa 18 under kasi ginawa niya yan nung ating last coverage.
Pero yun din yung mahirap, no? Yun yung challenge for him.
Yeah.
It's either hindi niya matatapos itong game na to or late na siya dadating dun sa 18 and under game niya.
Unless naka-uniform na siya dito pa lang bago pa matapos yun.
Parang superhero, no? Yung tatanggalin.
Pwede, naka-magic tape. Kita naman natin sa all-star ng NBA. Pero ito, 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Attempted a three-pointer pero Mintes and Dionisio was quick on that pass. Interception. Abarquez asks for the ball. How about not powering through but outsmarting this time?
Oh, Kyrie Abarquez. It's just too hard to stop him one-on-one. I mean, itong MLO basketball really needs to send another guy to help out on Kyrie Abarquez whenever he gets that ball on the post.
At saka kahit paano, partner, mayroong psychological effect. Itong hindi lang physical dahil ina-anticipate mo na yung bump. Ang nangyari, drinoka lang niya dun sa kanyang opensa. And naka-outsmart pa siya. So hindi lang siya all brawn. Ginagamitan din talaga ng diskarte.
Tsaka iindahin mo rin yung mga bangga niya.
Oo.
Kaya medyo magre-ready ka. Kaya madali din for him to deceive you or to make you bite on those fakes. Kasi nga, iindahin mo yung bangga niya. Kailangan mo i-expect.
Siyempre, kung di mo naman i-expect at binangga ka niya talaga, medyo magkakamali ka rin dun. Pero ito, paalitan ng Mintes sa magkabilang kupunan. But this time, MLO basketball! Sumubok but Abarquez with that monster rejection and CJ Ang on the other end. Pero ito si Sibulo. Huwa na naman balik sa MLO basketball. Akram Singh tried to go for the trailing block pero makakapuntos dyan. Itong si Bailon.
Yeah, what a way for MLO basketball to recover on that sequence. They turned the ball over, tapos naka-recover sila on defense, and eventually, finally, they were able to get a basket.
Pass too high by CJ Ang and heavily challenged on that baseline itong si Abarquez, but nevertheless, they have 10-point lead here. But let's take a look at this once again. How about that shot by Abarquez? Parang nakaapak ng trampoline.
And again, nakita natin doon sa replay na hindi mataas yung tinalon niya. Yung timing niya doon sa bola. Yun yung pinaka-impressive for Kyrie Abarquez. He's not the most athletic guy, but he's one of the smartest guys on the floor.
Yes, exactly. Pero ito, Abarquez with that rebound after the missed shot by PARAÑAQUE. Left corner three won't go. Abarquez secures and puts it in.
Yeah, that's going to be another offensive rebound and another field goal para dito kay Kyrie Abarquez.
Balik sa 12 ang kalamangan ng DASMARIñas. Bola ng PARAÑAQUE. Left wing three, a bit short. Dionisio takes it away. Oh, behind the back pass on the break. Yun nga lang.
Not enough space right there. But good intention sana for Dionisio.
Yeah. Manatili sa panig ng Don Pacundo for a hoops ang bola. But for now, let's turn this over to Andrea for some courtside report. Go ahead.
Just like any other team facing so far a winless team, no? DASMARIñas' goal today is all about consistency and maintaining that no complacency mindset. The coaches said that they have to give a strong start, go hard agad, first half pa lang. Also, the coaches are very happy to tell me that Dashiel Ravelo is back after suffering a wrist injury in a motorcycle accident. Kanina during timeout, no, he was a sub out para magpalagay ng tape sa medic and assured that he's still at his 100%. Gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Andrea, for that report. Well, itong si Ravelo pala, merong situation sa kanyang wrist. But, well, good to hear that he's fine and he is playing well dito sa kanilang ball game against PARAÑAQUE.
Oh, I actually remember that incident. That news, I heard that from one of our coverages.
Pero there will be a timeout on the floor from PARAÑAQUE. We will be right back after the short break. Pero tingnan muna natin ito. That was against Uy, but easily scores itong si Pascual. Now let's head on to that break. Balik tayo after this one.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to.
40-24, just like that. Lamang na ng 16 puntos. Itong Dasmariñas Don Pacundo 4A Hoops with 3:08 remaining in our second quarter. But bola ng MLO Basketball took his time for that right corner three. But he won't even touch the rim para dito kay, I think that was Lobaton who did that. Yeah.
Not really known as a good outside shooter itong si Lobaton. That's why Kyrie Haberkes didn't even go out of that shaded area. He just waited for the rebound.
Hinantay niya sigurong pumasok. But even, speaking of pasok, how about Chris Bailon getting that layup in?
Badly needed basket for Bailon and MLO Basketball. Here comes another one. Galing dito kay Uy. And dito na nakakuha ng puntos itong MLO Basketball. When they're forcing those turnovers, makakakuha sila ng easy baskets. Pero ito rin naman yung kapalit. When you're trying to be aggressive, mas prone ka sa foul And for MLO Basketball right now, they're in the penalty already. So they can commit those fouls on the backcourt.
While ito namang Dasmariñas keeping it safe at only one team foul. Di natin masabi na nagpapaka-play safe sila dahil ang ganda ng defensive stops nila. And speaking of defensive stop, yung ginawa ni Abarquez kanina.
Talagang lang, disiplina lang. That's why they're not committing any fouls.
CJ Ang only goes 1 out of 2, bringing them back up to a 13-point lead. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Pass intercepted by Abarquez. No dribble needed. Pero kala ko isasalpang. Good thing Pascual was trailing behind.
And if you're gonna ask Arsenal, I believe he would say that was a pass to Zach Pascual.
Fancy pass pala. Now speaking of fancy, how about Cibulo scoring for Parañaque?
Well, itong si Cibulo quietly producing a lot of points offensively for MLO Basketball.
And he could be a good matchup against Abarquez when it comes to decisive. Although mas matangkad si Abarquez, but CJ Ang with that layup from the left side.
And also the difference is itong si Kyrie Abarquez is playing down low, back to the basket. He's playing that 5 spot for Dasmariñas, habang itong si Cibulo kasi parang 3 yung nilalaro
Na-libre on that baseline jumper and it's in for Prince Lobaton.
Almost losing the ball, pero itong si Kabalatungan was able to recover and able to find the shooter.
How about that layup? Glides to the basket. And itong si Arsenal nakapuntos for Dasmariñas.
Making up for that missed dunk attempt earlier. But it's going to be another turnover for MLO Basketball. He wasn't ready for that pass. Talking about itong si number 14, itong si Chris Bailon. Hindi nagkaintindihan si Uyen sa Bailon doon.
And that's not something you would want to see or happen with 41 seconds remaining in the second quarter, and you're down by 15 points, 47-32. You can't really afford to have those turnovers.
Well, especially if you're down by this much already, you want to end this first half on a good note. Para kahit papaano meron kang momentum coming in the second half, pero yun nga, nag-turnover pa.
Cibulo was able to have that good body control, kaso nga lang nakuha ang bola and a traveling violation called against number 7, Nile Masangya.
And itong MLO Basketball, they have the chance to go for the last shot if they wish to. I really think they should.
Ayaw daw ni Cibulo, pero nakapuntos naman, which is good. 6 seconds remaining. Wala ng oras. 3 seconds, Masangya. Looking at the time, 1 second. Well, 47-34 is our score by the end of the first half. Lamang dito ng 13 puntos ang Dasmariñas Don Pacundo 4A Hoops as we check some of our second quarter highlights.
MLO Basketball was able to, they were able to force a lot of turnovers. Were able to get a lot of baskets in transition. Pero itong si Zach Pascual breaking down his defender, getting an easy basket down low. He's been the one doing the damage. CJ Ang almost losing the leather, recovering, getting a layup, breaking the defense of MLO basketball.
47-34, ending the first half. 13 puntos kalamangan ng Dasmariñas.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to.
We ended the first half with 47-34. Lamang nga dito ang Dasmariñas Don PACUNDO 4A Hoops. As we check some of our first half highlights, we saw there a lot of activities for both teams. Pero nga lang nanatiling lamang dito ang Dasmariñas. But MLO basketball was able to close in at just 2 points. And syempre, napigilan naman yan. Combination of Pascual and Abarquez.
Oh, but that was a big second quarter run by Dasmariñas. That's why they were able to secure a 13-point lead after the first half. Pero makikita natin itong Dasmariñas controlling the boards 29-17. Pero dito sa assist department, nakakalamang ng konti itong MLO basketball 11-7. Yung turnovers natin pantay lang, but again, it all boils down to shot making. 21 out of 45 for Dasmariñas, 14 out of 36 lamang for MLO basketball.
Isang 3-pointer nga kanina ng Dasmariñas, and we have here our Chef's Magic quarter scene stealer. From tip up to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. We are officially entering the third quarter. Jan Ocampo, Renzo Navarro, Andrea Veloso ang magkakasama this Sunday dito sa Divine Light Academy in Las Piñas. And ito, those were just a couple of missed attempts for DASMARIñas, but they were able to secure the ball back and makakapuntos dyan itong si Ravelo to open up the third quarter.
Oh, and I think the hand looks fine for Ravelo, no? Siya nga yung merong pinanggalingan na aksidente.
Oo.
That's why he still needs his hand bandaged, but itong si Kyrie Abarquez, again, that's their big guy. Bringing the ball down, going all the way for that layup on the fast break.
Pero napatawag ng early timeout dito sa opening ng ating third quarter. As we take a look at this once again, that was a good save by Pascual. And the jumper is in para kay Ravelo. We will go on break. Balik tayo after this one.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Doride, the official basketball of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Doride, bola ng Pinas. 51-34 is our score. 9 minutes, 20 seconds. Napakahabang oras pa dito sa ating third quarter. Battling for ball possession. They will retain ball possession, I believe.
And again, almost a turnover for MLO basketball. Again, the last thing you want to see coming off a timeout, but good thing for them. Fortunately, they were able to retain the ball possession. They have a chance here to score.
DASMARIñas ang may tsansa dito na makapuntos, and yun na nga, they grab that opportunity. Masangya ang pupuntos.
Yeah, Masangya getting a mid-range jumper on the break. Not really the best shot in that situation, but he was able to knock it down. A lot of guts for this guy.
Yeah. Well, sabi mo nga, no, that's not what you want to see after timeout, but how about that? Quick steal from behind and a conversion on the other end. Zach Pascual.
Oh, nakikita kasi natin itong si Zach Pascual. Napakahaba ng mga galamay. Very athletic yung batang to, kaya he was able to get that steal very easy. Then finishing on the break.
But how about Alan Gales taking the ball away mid-air? Abarquez missed that shot. Halos 20 puntos na kalamangan dito ng DASMARIñas, and to think na nakalapit na ng 2-point deficit na lang kanina. Itong MLO basketball, and right now halos 20 puntos na ang kailangan hinahabol dito. Sa kanila ang bola. Still plenty of time in the third quarter. Pero sabi mo nga kanina, partner, no? Itong si Coach Jomar, hindi yun ang gusto niya makita. Nakapatawag siya ng early timeout dito sa third quarter to talk things over, and then immediately pagbalik nila, there was a turnover, an error, and a conversion para sa kanilang kalaban.
So even after that timeout, no, where they were supposed to adjust things, medyo hindi pa rin nag-work for them, habang itong DASMARIñas, again, Kyrie Abarquez, when he's that deep on that shaded area, it's almost unstoppable for DASMARIñas.
Take a look at this once again. Our pound-for-pound fitness foul counted play. Pinag-uusapan nga natin dito yung pag-bump off din ni Abarquez. Yung mga mukhang soft bump na yun na nagiging cause ng off-balance itong mga defender. Although, speaking of off, is that free throw won't go. Nevertheless, lamang na sila dito ng malaking puntos. 57-34 is our score. 23, just like that.
Well, I also remember itong si Kyrie Abarquez during the first few games. As you see, a badly needed three-pointer for Parañaque. That was Alonzo Parungao. Itong si Kyrie Abarquez, siya yung laging may problema sa fouls eh. I remember when we covered him in Batangas. Second quarter, 3 na yung kanyang foul. Pero first quarter pa lang, 10 points na agad siya. And it's good to see that he was able to address that problem. Clearly, wala siya sa foul trouble ngayon, and clearly, maganda yung nagiging production niya offensively.
Actually, it's good that you pointed that out dahil may mga na-cover nga tayong ganong games. And isa, si Kyrie Abarquez doon na halos wala na siyang magawa just to stay on the floor dahil foul trouble na nga. And right now, safe na safe pa si Abarquez and sobrang ganda ng ginapakita niya with 61-39. Palitan ng puntos, but Allen Gales on the other end for DASMARIñas scores easily.
Oh, that's too easy para dito kay number 24, itong si John Allen Gales. That's gonna be another rebound for Abarquez. And yeah, I remember, I think it was in Binyan. Hindi ko lang maalala kung sino kalaban nila na foul trouble din siya. Kailangan siya nung team niya. It's just, I'm just so happy to see na nagkakaroon ng ganong development itong mga batang to.
Yeah. Almost loses that ball, but how about that shot? Nail Masangya knocking it down.
But I mentioned earlier the guts of this guy. That step back three-pointer galing dito kay Masangya. One of the smallest guys on the floor, getting the offensive rebound and then knocking down that three-pointer after that step back.
Gutsy player itong si Masangya. As we take a look at this, they almost lost the ball. He had to step back to make sure that he gets the three-pointer.
Oh, and despite that step back, meron pa rin naka-extend na kamay sa harap niya.
Oh.
He was able to knock it down.
Pero ngayon, bigay muna natin ito kay Andrea for some courtside report. Go ahead.
MLO coach Jomar emphasized na nasira yung laro nila during the second quarter because some of their players ay nagkanya-kanya. He said they can only get back in the game if they play together and as a team. Another important reminder from the coaches, everyone should contain and show more pride in defending. Itong nababanggit nyo kanina pa, si Kyrie Abarquez. Dapat nga raw hindi na makascore itong si Kyrie this half, pero mukhang hindi papayag itong si Kyrie after multiple baskets this quarter. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Andrea. Well, Kyrie Abarquez, syempre, parang ang hirap na misyon na hindi siya pa puntosin. So that's added pressure para dito sa MLO squad. Pero tingnan natin, sabi nga natin masyado pa maaga. Halfway through the third pa lang tayo and we still have one full quarter remaining after this.
And I think for MLO basketball, if they want to slow down the scoring of Kyrie Abarquez, they need to send one more guy to help out. Especially when he's already deep in the shaded area. I think that's the only way to slow him down.
Pero ito yung anticipation ng DASMARIñas sa mga pasa ng Parañaque, leading to a steal and a conversion, but this time no conversion sa side ng DASMARIñas. Uy! Yun nga lang, they had a great idea giving it off to Chris Bailon, but Bailon was not able to secure.
Great intention for Uy right there, but that was a 3 against 1 situation. Again, that's an easy basket for you already, but they turned the ball over instead. And those are the plays na kailangan nilang mai-convert. Especially with this 25-point deficit that they're facing, yun yung mga kailangan nila eh.
Actually, kayang-kaya na nga nila maka-steal, kayang-kaya nila makisabay. Kaso, nagkakaroon ng challenge sa conversion and accuracy of the shots. While on the other end naman, Abarquez was able to go with the pullback.
Yeah, and Abarquez, again, hindi lang siya deadly kapag may hawak ng bola. Pag tumaas yung bola after a shot, pag tumama yan si ring, kailangan alam mo na rin kung nasan si Kyrie Abarquez eh. Because you need to box him out.
Oh, stepping through Kyrie Abarquez, but the shot won't go. Kuha na DASMARIñas. Masangya. Left won't go. Put back. Wala pa rin by Gales. Turnaround jumper is good this time. Ito naman si Hezekiah Arsenal.
Oh, and again, offensive rebounds para dito sa DASMARIñas. Multiple opportunities for them habang itong MLO basketball. One chance lang every possession, but that time, itong si Lubaton will get 2 points after that mid-range jumper.
Well, there'll be time out on the floor. Balik tayo after we take a look at this replay. This is the jumper that you were talking about. Beautifully done. Let's go on break for now. Balik tayo after this one.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod.
2:33 remaining. 70-43 is our score. Malagwa na dito ng tuloy-tuloy ang Dasmariñas. 27-point lead kontra Parañaque MLO Basketball.
Yeah, and just like that, no. Again, you've been mentioning earlier that MLO Basketball they were able to cut the lead down to just 2 points. I think early in the second quarter. Pero again, yun nga rin yung minimension ng coaching staff nitong MLO Basketball. That second quarter where they believe they lost control of the game. Yun talaga yung naging malaking turnaround. And nagtuloy-tuloy siya dito sa third quarter. That's another turnover for MLO Basketball.
From turnaround to turnover. Pero yun na nga, no? Ito yung isa sa challenges na kinakaharap itong Parañaque MLO Basketball. And dire-diretso naman with their attacks itong Dasmariñas. Don Pacundo for a hoops, but this time that layup won't go in. Outlet pass. Has to kick it out. 14 seconds, plenty of time in the shot clock. Way downtown 3, nakapalakas pa rin. That was coming from Kabalatungan.
Yeah, another sorry miss para dito sa MLO Basketball. But they're gonna get the ball.
Pinakabalan tayo ng konti. Cibulo getting that pullback for his own shot.
Akala ko kahit yung mga ganung wide open, magta-turnover pa yung MLO Basketball. No? But good thing for Cibulo. Again, one of the more consistent guys para dito sa MLO Basketball. He's gonna get another field goal.
Uses that ball, but Abarquez against Cibulo. Gusto kong matchup, but Abarquez still finds his spot and scores.
Well, again, ito si Kyrie Abarquez just knows his way around that rim. No? Alam niya paano gamitin yung kanyang heft, yung kanyang moves. Pero itong si number 24, si John Allen Gales, will get another easy layup after that turnover by MLO.
Sila yung dalawang big guys actually. Tatlo pala sila nila Arsenal. But Allen Gales was a different style of player. Iba yung play style niya. Kung yung heft and strength yung nandito kay Abarquez, yung kay Gales naman, yung pagiging shifty niya kahit ang tangkad niyang player.
Pure athleticism.
Oo.
Kukunin ka niya sa taas eh. Doon ka na lang nakikitain.
Pero ito, how about Cibulo? Pumping off two big guys. Talking about Gales and Abarquez and gives it off to score for Parañaque.
Well, again, siya yung pinaka-consistent na player so far for MLO Basketball. So I think for MLO Basketball, every offensive possession, they need to involve itong si Cibulo.
Yeah.
And also si Abarquez yung kumukuha sa kanya. So maybe they can make Kyrie Abarquez work on defense as well.
Yeah. Gales, great footwork and almost getting that jumper. Pero kinapos ng bahagya. Stepping on the gas. Hands it off. Went for the basket and one. Itong si Uy, hindi nga lang pumasok, but he will take a trip to the line.
Yeah, but what a way for, was it Sanchez who went through all those defenders and then finally dropping it off to Uy. Hindi nga lang pumasok. Pero meron siyang 2 free throws.
Yeah, I think that was Sanchez.
Yeah, parang 4 defenders eh. And then nung dumating na yung last guy, napakomit niya rin para naman maging madali yung tira sana nito ni Uy. Kaso hindi rin na-convert.
Pero nakakuha naman siya dyan ng unang free throw. Now on to his second to inch a bit closer to Dasmariñas. Uy goes 2 for 2.
Yeah. But they're going to be needing a stop right here talking about MLO Basketball. Again, almost the end of the third quarter. They need to end this one on a good note.
CJ Ang shaking up the defense. 8 seconds in their shot clock. Abarquez against Cibulo. Not letting that ball be stolen. CJ Ang. Abarquez. Staying too long at the shade is Gales, turning the ball over to Parañaque.
And that's what I was talking about. Kailangan mag-send pa ng isang tao for Kyrie Abarquez para lang mas slow down siya. That time, it was effective.
Nice fake but caught stepping on that baseline.
Masyadong masikip na yung area doon. Pinilit pa ni Uy. And that resulted into another, was it a turnover or a foul? I think a foul on against DASMARIñas.
So good for him. Hindi siya na pakapak sa baseline pala. From my angle, I thought he stepped on it. Pero ito, si Uy pa rin, taking matters to his own hands. And how about that glide through the basket?
Yeah, and, that's a big basket for Uy. They just need to stop right here.
Walang tayong oras sa third quarter. 6 seconds remaining. CJ has the leather. Gives it to Gales. Gales will attack. Side steps. Layup. Hindi papasok. But was that a foul? Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's going to be an offensive foul right before the buzzer sounded.
Let's take a look at this once again. This is Gales. That missed layup.
That was on the rebounding battle right there. This is against Gales. Oh, so
That's why they called for that foul. Kasi penalty situation na pala itong DASMARIñas, and this is a much needed point or points.
there's actually a huge break for MLO basketball to get 2 more points before the end of the third quarter. They were able to get a basket in the previous possession. Plus 2 more points right here would be big.
The first one is in. He understands the need for these points para dito kay Sanchez and the MLO squad. Exactly 1 second remaining in our third quarter with 76-52. Malaki-laki nila habol dito ng Parañaque. Actually, since the first half, naghahabol sila, but he just went 1 out of 2. And that will be the end of our third quarter. 76-52 is our score. Huge lead by DASMARIñas. Let's take a look at this first.
Yeah, itong MLO basketball knocking down a 3-pointer to start off the third quarter. But again, almost the entire third quarter was all DASMARIñas. Itong si Masangya knocking down that step back 3-pointer. Itong si Ravelo missing. Pero Kyrie Abarquez was there for the cleanup job.
That's what we're talking about. The luxury of this team. And in the third quarter, 76-52. Lamangan DASMARIñas.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. And we are entering the fourth and final quarter of this matchup between Parañaque MLO basketball and DASMARIñas Don PACUNDO 4A hoops. Jan Ocampo kasama pa rin Renzo Navarro and Andrea Veloso. It's a Divine Light Academy, but Abarquez, what a way to open up the fourth quarter.
And Kyrie Abarquez, hindi pa pala siya tapos dito. No? Start of the fourth quarter, he's gonna get another basket despite the contact.
Well, this is so good to see about this guy. Sabi mo nga no, na-remind mo ko dun sa naging situation niya nung nakaraan na wala na siya nagagawa. Hindi siya pwedeng dumipensa dahil 4 fouls na. Isa na lang, goodbye na. So, para na lang siyang another defense doon, pero hindi siya pwedeng mag-extend at humarang. But now, we're seeing his performance improved way better kumpara dun sa kanyang mga nakaraang laro. And this is just their third game.
Oh, and he was able to adjust a lot better compared to those games that you just mentioned, no? And again, yun yung yun yung production na nawawala for Dasmariñas kapag nasa foul trouble siya. So it's good for Abarquez and Dasmariñas as well na nakapag-adjust si Kyrie Abarquez dun sa kanyang nagiging problema the past few games.
And sabi mo nga parang partida pa na nagkaroon siya ng foul trouble doon pero meron pa rin siyang production.
Oo.
Kaya tama yung sinasabi mo na malaking bagay na nandito siya. Malaking kawalan kung hindi siya magiging parte.
And also I'm the kind of guy na sa positive nakatingin eh. Yung mga sitwasyon na yun, yung nasa foul trouble si Kyrie Abarquez, 2-0 pa rin naman yung Dasmariñas eh. So the other guys were able to step up despite the situations na wala si Kyrie Abarquez. So this is a much better situation for them na nagsistep up lahat tas nasa loob si Kyrie Abarquez.
And talking about the depth of the bench, kaso nga lang, offensive foul. I think the screen of Gales ang natawagan doon. Yeah. Third personal foul in the fourth quarter, but we still have plenty of time here. 8.5 minutes. 79-54. 25 points ang inahabol nila. Uy, as he pulls up for 3, too strong. Abarquez with the rebound. Gives it to CJ Ang. Heavily guarded in the backcourt. Stepped on the gas. Almost losing the ball. Gales runs around the rim. Hindi nga lang papasok yan. Sanchez hands it off. Has to kick it out to number 0, but Abarquez with the rejection against Meloto. CJ Ang, how about that layup high off the glass?
Great job for Kyrie Abarquez protecting that rim. Pero si CJ Ang, what a finish for him on the other end. A tough finish.
Yeah, parang binato niya na lang eh. Pumasok pa, pero ito, drawing the attention of the defenders, pero nga lang, reach is too long and makakuha siya dyan ng rejection. Talking about Arsenal. Delatado fires for 3, misses. The putback is good from Abarquez.
No, and again, ngayon parang napakadali na lang for Kyrie Abarquez, no, to get some rebounds, to get points. And, again, yun yung naging problema ng MLO basketball, offensive rebounds.
And all smiles itong si Abarquez. It seems like he's really having fun and enjoying this game.
Yeah, that's one more thing na I wanted to mention earlier, na parang mas loose siya ngayon.
Actually, that's the term.
He's just enjoying the game. Talagang nagagawa niya yung mga gusto niyang gawin.
As we take a look at this one more time, Delatado missed that shot, but nakita mo naman, nakalundag na pala dun si Abarquez kagad for the putback. Yung awareness niya kung saan pupunta yung bola and just enough strength to make that shot.
Yeah, actually. Wala siyang ginagawang special, no?
Oo.
Just getting to his spots. Yung mga maliliit na bump niya, enough na yun for him to get some separation and for him to get some easy points.
Very, kumbaga, back to basics yung ginagawa niya, pero very effective nga once done properly. And nandun naman kasi yung strength and size niya. So talagang well complemented kung ano man yung knowledge na meron siya.
That's why they were able to establish a huge lead with 29 points right now.
Yeah. Abarquez to Ang. Takbo dito ang Dasmariñas. Gives to the left corner. Fires for 3. Miss, but Gales once again for the second chance points of Dasmariñas.
It's really the big guys of Dasmariñas doing the damage. Offensively, they're the ones producing the points, but we gotta commend CJ Ang as well kasi siya rin yung nagko-control ng pace eh. Talagang every time he gets that basketball, look to attack agad eh.
Yeah. Speaking of CJ Ang, has to kick it out. And how about knocking down a three-pointer? Ito si Zach Pascual.
Oh, and yun yung reason why I wanted to mention ito si CJ Ang because he's been making the right decisions para sa kanyang kupunan. Yung mga ganong sitwasyon na marami kang option. Alam niya kung kanino yung best na pupuntahan eh.
Yeah. Great ball handler and the decision maker itong si CJ Ang, and di lang yun yung athleticism niya, very agile player itong si CJ Ang. Another spot found by CJ Ang, and Ito ulit si Zach Pascual sa kabilang side naman pupukol ng tres.
Oh, as soon as he got that ball, he really wanted to go back to Zach Pascual.
Pero nakahanap ng butas itong si number 17, si Parungaw, and drive to the lane. Bola na naman ng Dasmariñas. 91-56 is our score. And we are halfway through the final quarter as Pascual gets the layup this time. And how about that? 8 points straight.
Yeah, and he just re-entered in the game. Talking about Zach Pascual, he was also the one who started off things for Dasmariñas, knocking down a three-pointer, and again, very consistent scorer for them.
Sibulo with the steal against Ang. Guarded by Gales. Good bump off, but the shot was too strong.
Oh, and
That was a 2-in-1 situation.
yeah, he's also complaining to the officials. No? Pero yung referee sabi, ikaw yung nag-initiate ng contact.
Actually, great defense from Gales dahil imbes na siya yung ma-off balance lang, nahirapan din itong si Bulo. Probably he was expecting for that foul and naka-prepare na siya sa free throws na lang siya titira.
Tsaka napakalaking mama nito ni Gales. He's around 6'3", very athletic, very lengthy. So medyo mahirap din talaga yung sitwasyon na yun for Sibulo. Pero itong MLO basketball, this is a hugely deficit that they're facing right now with 4 minutes left in this game. They just need to play this the right way, like what we always say.
Yeah. And ayun, sa likod pumasok yung attempt na yun. Turning the ball over to the green and black shirts, itong Dasmariñas. 4 minutes remaining. Parungaw guarding Pascual. Finds a man in the corner. Missed that shot. Talking about Caleb Cruz. Rush to the basket and it's in. This time, Yago Messina naman.
Oh, and you gotta commend them, low basketball, for not giving up. Still forcing a lot of turnovers, running on the break. That's another basket for them. Again, yun nga kahit malaki na yung kahalamangan, this is a 33-point lead for Dasmariñas already, but if you're MLO basketball, this is some reps for you.
Yep.
So, kailangan mo siyang laruin talaga ng maayos. Pero ito, Zach Pascual will get another three-pointer.
Zach Pascual racking up threes here in the final quarter. Just a little over a minute bago natin patunugin ang final 2-minute mark. But on the fast break is Zach Pascual once again. How about the production of this guy that forced a timeout? Galing dito siya sa Parañaque MLO basketball. As we take a look at the replay, that was way beyond the arc as he knocked it down. And hindi lang makukontento dyan si Zach Pascual. Meron pa siyang fast break finish. Well, balik tayo after this break. Timeout muna tayo.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to.
Under 3 minutes remaining. 38 huge points ang inahabol dito ng MLO basketball. 98-60 is our score. Trying to cut it down. Oh, sa kanila pa rin ang bola. 10 seconds on their shot clock. 2 attempts missed. Pangatlo. And it will go in para dito kay Jason Bautista.
And itong Dasmariñas, they're 2 points away from the century mark.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get there. Talking about that point production of Dasmariñas. Pero again, for MLO basketball, after that tough loss in their previous game, only losing by 1 point, again, there's another heartbreak for them.
2 attempts missed. First one came from Joseph Nimmer. Second naman galing kay Singh. Pero ito, 3 seconds away from the 2-minute mark. And sabi mo nga, 2 points na lang for the century mark. May 2 minutes pa, mahaba pa yun. Kumbaga, maaabot talaga nila yung 3 digits na yan.
And also with the way they've been playing. Talking about Dasmariñas, para silang parang well-oiled machine whenever they get a turnover. Lahat sila tumatakbo sa opensa. Kapag merong tumira, naka-box out na lahat for the offensive rebound.
They work as a unit, kumbaga. Oh, 2 attempts missed for Akram Singh. Secure yan ni Gino Pellegrino. Defensive rebound. And now, the 3-pointer was too strong coming from Parungaw. Another 3-point attempt, and it will go in this time for Jason Bautista. But there is a full unit replacement on the floor. Or no, for Dasmariñas. 98-65 is our score. 1 minute and 30 remaining. Inbound. Number 22. Ravelo. Delatado fires for 3 and he puts it in. I was about to mention, nakatres na siya kanina. And now Ravelo bumps off, spins. The jumper is good.
Yeah. Dasmariñas still forcing turnovers, still pressuring the ball, still getting some baskets.
103-65. What a huge lead.
Yeah.
Dasmariñas is currently enjoying. 1 minute, 6 seconds na lang ang natitira dito sa ating ball game, and we can already say that time is not on the side of Parañaque, and the momentum never really shifted away from the Dasmariñas.
Dasmariñas is already on the way to get their 3rd win. Still undefeated. Great game for them this morning.
Great exposure pa rin naman para sa MLO basketball, and moving on to their next game after this one. This is their 5th game. Pero ito, Masangya. Ooh, showing some handles. Taking their time and burning some time. Oh, but great defense by Jaden Bata. Shot clock's already off. 20 seconds remaining in this ball game. 105-67. Bautista pulls up. Way too strong. Follow-up is good coming from Parungaw.
And back to the drawing board is MLO basketball. They just need to go back to their practice sessions and maybe address a lot of problems in this game. Offensive rebounds, turnovers. They just need to fix that and be better in their next game.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, 105-69. And congratulations, Dasmariñas. Don Pacundo for AU Hoops for improving your record to 3-0, bagging another victory here in Divine Light Academy, Las Piñas. What a dominant performance Dasmariñas squad has shown as we look at our score, 105-69.
Yeah, what a way for Dasmariñas to stay undefeated in this tournament. Again, pinag-uusapan natin at the top of our coverage that that's going to be a challenge for them. Paano kakalabahanin itong MLO basketball that has nothing to lose. Pero they were able to secure this win, still undefeated in this tournament, this Dasmariñas.
And Dasmariñas doesn't have any plans to lose today. Base sa kanilang performance, and sabi nga, MLO basketball just had a tough loss in their last outing by 1 point. Hindi na yun pinaabot ng Don Pacundo for AU Hoops dahil medyo alanganin pa at baka makabawi pa yung Parañaque in case that happened. And syempre, in a short while, we will be meeting with our awardees from from both teams. Kung meron tayo for our Milo Assist Champ of the Game, and syempre our Don Benito's Defensive Player of the Game, and syempre maya-maya lang ang ating Chef's Magic Best Player of the Game. But for now, tingnan natin kung ano nga ba yung magiging resulta ng magandang performance ito ng parehong koponan. Well, kanina partner, sabi nga natin, nakalapit for as close as 2 points itong MLO basketball. Pero saan nagsimula sa palagay mo na makaalagwa? Was it their defense getting loose, or the accuracy, or all together?
Well, actually talagang both ends of the floor. both ends of the floor for Dasmariñas. Talagang they were able to cover. Talagang na hirap makascore or makababa ng bola itong MLO basketball, and once they get that turnover, ang dali rin nilang nakakapag-execute ng kanilang opensa and nakakakuha ng mga baskets. And again, you have Kyrie Abarquez down low dominating that shaded area. You have Zach Pascual, who's been shooting very well from the outside. A huge production offensively for those guys. And you have ZJ Ang, who orchestrates your offense very well.
Well, wala ako ibang maramdaman kundi maging excited sa mga makasunod na mga kalaban itong Dasmariñas with their performance dito sa kanilang game number 3. Pero syempre, I think we already have our awardees ready. Hindi introduce na lang natin sila kung sino nga ba yung mga players na ito. Pero sabi ko nga, sa ganda ng pinakita nila, iniisip ko ngayon sino yung mga possible na magagandang match-up nila when it comes to their performance, height, reach, heft, lahat na. Dahil papalapit na tayo sa ating pagtatapos ng elimination round, but not for Dasmariñas because this is just their 3rd game. So, syempre, pakilala na natin yung ating mga awardees.
Yeah, again, a challenge for Dasmariñas to stay consistent, but with the way they played today, they're in a good spot.
And right now, we have our Don Benito's Defensive Player of the Game. He is none other than Kyrie Abarquez with 10 rebounds for this big guy who made a lot of efforts earlier. And ito naman, coming from Dasmariñas as well, ZJ Ang with 5 assists, our Milo assist champ of the game. And syempre, kasama na ni Andrea ang ating Chef's Magic Best Player of the Game. Andrea, ipakilala mo na siya.
Thank you, gentlemen. Giving us 34 points and 6 assists, our best player of the game. Finally, Zach Pascual of the 16 under Dasmariñas for AJ Hoops. Sorry, congratulations, Zach. Another dominant win for the team. At ano masasabi mo dito sa collective effort nyo? Especially gusto ko rin i-highlight si Kyrie Abarquez. Maganda yung pinakita niya after struggling with foul troubles in the previous game days.
Pinagtrabuhan lang po namin, tsaka po nagkakaisa lang po yung team. At buti naman po hindi na foul trouble si Kyrie.
Zach, so far so good for the team. 3-0 record. Ano ba yung pinaka-nagugustuhan mo dito sa koponan mo?
Lagi lang po nagkakaisa, tas lagi pong nagpa-practice. Pinagtrabuhan lang rin po talaga namin yung panalo namin. Yun lang po.
Zach, baka may gusto kang pasalamatan.
Unang-una po, thank you po kay God. Hindi naman po makukuha namin panalo kung wala siya. At shoutout po sa family ko na nanonood, lagi naka-force natin. Kay Mami, Daddy, Ate, kila Nang. Tas po sa tropang Mabini Street. Tsaka po sa Don Pacundo Sportswear. Tapos kay Sir Jerry po, yun lang po.
Congratulations, Zach, and of course to the 16 under Dasmariñas. Gentlemen.
Congratulations once again, Zach Pascual and Dasmariñas. Don Pacundo for a Hoops 16 and under division. Coming right up is the 18 and under division for Dasmariñas. Kontra Parañaque, wag muna kayong lalayo. Magbabalik ang Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 4.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Liga ng bayan.